Hey guys, welcome back to another video. On this episode, we got Dad and Jack again, and we've been kindly invited by James to go on his friend's farm to hunt some deer and stuff. We're gonna try and hunt some red deer and some fallow, and what else, Dad?
There's the odd pig up here. James said a few goats, and we're right in the middle of the fallow rut, so we might get to hear a few of those croaking. We're not targeting stags this trip. We're going to try and get a few fallow hinds for the freezer.
Yeah, so hopefully we can get some good fallow and stags, some good wild fallow and stags. Following James in, we're going up in these hills. Well, higher than these actually, but yeah, we're going to be going up in the hills, so it should be pretty good. I'm so excited. And James has brought his daughter along, and she's going to try and shoot her first fallow this trip, and me and Jack are going to try and shoot our first fallow deer as well. So yeah, should be awesome. I'm super
really
excited.
Really nice eating the fallow deer.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, thanks for taking us up here, James. Alright, we just got out the binoculars, and Zoe saw a deer. Oh, sorry, not a deer. She saw a mob with goats. Made it to the hut. Sweet, nice little hut. Cows. Beautiful spot here. I'm not used to this country, but yeah, it looks awesome, eh? I'm super excited. Here's the hut. Nice hut here. Cast antler. Making some wraps there, Dad?
Yep. Bit of green stuff.
Chicken? Yep. Should be good. Then after this, we're going to go for a hunt. Dad?
Good as. You want, Jack?
Yep. They got their side by side, so we'll drive around in that. Gonna go for a hunt now in the old side by side. Sweet. Hopefully we can get some goats or deer or whatever, really. Alright, got the crew here. Got me, Jack, and Dad, and yeah.
Got James and his daughter over here. Thanks for bringing us along. No worries.
Thanks, James.
Yeah, nice country around here. And we'll just get loaded up and go and see what we can find. A lot of glassing on this trip, eh, Jackson?
Yep. Looking forward to it.
Looking forward to it. The buggy is loaded. Cool little machine. How many cc is this?
It's a 900.
900, go right?
It goes fantastic, yeah, it's amazing where it goes. We can putt round or you can go pretty quick.
Yeah, perfect. How excited. And for a good night.
Hopefully.
Hunting's just here. Just all around here. Yeah, as soon as you see the top or over, yeah, they do. But they just don't sell it, even though they
looking over that ridge, see if anything's on the other side. Just having a glass over here real quick. Bit of a walk up here. Goat's just over there. Gets on. Spotted a stag, but he's way over there. I'm gonna put the spotting scope on him. Spotted some fallow over there, oh, yeah. And then there's a stag over there, and a spiker over there.
He's just in front of that tree down there.
Yeah, so sweet.
Yeah, he's just in front of the tree.
We've spotted lots of animals.
He was part of the tree.
Only like 20 minutes, half an hour, we already spotted quite a bit. Alright, there's some fallow over there. We're gonna drive around there. We're gonna go back over here and drive around there and try and sneak up on these fallow. Alright. Got a fallow just down there. I just spotted him. We're just about to move, but I saw him. There's so many deer. Literally, somewhere. Some. There. I'd spotted a nice fallow, but the owner said that he wanted to keep any reasonable stags for breeding stock. So we just watched him for a bit. It was awesome watching him. It was like the biggest fallow I've ever seen. It was great. And he was about 300 metres away, so could have been well within shooting distance, but just watched him. It was awesome. Now we're gonna go try and sneak around to those fallow. We couldn't stop seeing deer. We were gonna leave and then deer. Heading down the mountain. Right, made it back, and we literally saw like 25 reds, deer, and maybe a couple stags out of them, and maybe 4 or 5 fallow, and it's 3:03, so it's pretty crazy. Over there, we were just driving to our next spot, and we saw a fallow buck over there, then red deer here, but yeah, just they were running, but yeah, it's great. Like, just lots of animals here, it's awesome. Getting the camera ready. Good shot, Zoe. You first deer? Well done. What a shot. Dropped him. Just laying down right over there. Let's go get Zoe's deer. Alright. Looking for Zoe's deer. Oh. There it is. Zoe's deer. Great shot there. Perfect. There you go, Zoe. Good job.
For a photo there, Gil.
There's your nicely, yeah, nicely deer.
Yep, beautiful.
Perfect, that was good. Good meat. Well done, first deer. How'd you get this, Zoe?
So we walked up the track a bit, and then they sort of spotted deer here is lunging down.
Yep.
And me and Dad snuck across at a perfect angle to shoot it.
Yep.
And it was about to get up and then sit back down. And then I took the shot at the neck, and I broke the neck.
Perfect.
Smoke to the neck. Righto, boys.
Just keep going along. What are you doing, Jack? I'm
Okay.
going to grab an end. I'll just walk to that rock and then across, yeah.
Carrying the deer, guys. It's all gutted now. Oh, it is.
Come on, boys, get it up there. Lucky it's not a big stag, eh?
1, 2.
It's deceivingly steep, that bank. Well done. Awesome.
Alright, there it is. We'll load this on. Perfect. There we go.
Yep, we are going to do
Just spotted some reds over there. Just hinds and a yearling, but we're gonna go for some not gonna try and get the red stags, we're gonna try and get the fallows. Old mustering hut made out of mud. That's cool.
No, shoot the horn. Stop, mate. Come here. Come here. The top one.
Did I get it?
Yep. Oh, look, there's a stag.
Wait. Oh, main stag. Was that stag like too big?
We can do the other one now, and the stag.
Jackson.
Good boy.
Smoked him. Is it bolt up?
Yep.
Good boy. Well done.
Was that stag?
Nada, look at that stag up there, heading up the valley up there.
Yeah,
Did we go down and shoot that one?
you probably.
You should have shot it. And
Yeah. Alright, just shot a deer. Huh?
no, I'll grab one, Jackson.
I just shot a deer and it's just over there. Bugger, there was a stag with it and it ran up over there, but I didn't see it, so I just shot the hind. I found my deer. There it is in the creek. There it is. There we go.
Here you go, mate. What happened here?
I just shot a deer and it rolled into the water.
Straight down into the creek here, eh?
Yep.
Pretty good. Where'd you shoot it?
Neck.
Neck. That's like a big exit wound, isn't it?
Yep.
How good.
Yeah.
Thanks, boys. Thanks again for having us along.
No worries, well done, team.
Zoe just got her fallow before, and Jack's up next.
Blood pool. Yeah, it's a blood pool. Hanging them on there. Perfect. Alright, we're back. Try and get Jack a fallow deer or whatever.
Stag.
We saw this nice buck as we were driving to our next spot. We also saw this real big red stag, but these were the type of animals that the owner wanted to keep for breeding stock. And we saw a couple of hinds just running over the hill. We're gonna try and get Jack one. we popped over this ridge and we had a glass and we saw a nice stag that we were hoping to get Jack onto, but it ended up walking over the ridge. And it was a bit out of his range at 400 metres. We saw a stag out there, but it looks like an 8-pointer, but he might be a bit far away. And there's a spiker also, but we're going to have a walk around that corner, see if we can see anything. We spotted this fallow buck that was, I don't know, you could tell its front leg was broken and yeah, it was not looking in the best shape, so we decided to shoot it to put it out of its misery. Alright, Dad just shot a buck over there. It was limping, only had 3 legs pretty much. One of his legs were broken, so we put it out of his misery. Now we're going to go get it.
Second fallow buck I've ever shot.
Sweet.
Nice.
Alright, we've got to walk all the way along here and over there. And we're only just here. And it's starting to get dark. See how we go?
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, it's pretty cool.
Nice and Jack? Oh, nice. Little buck.
He's a real nice colour, Sean.
Oh. There he is. Nice colour. Might get this one made
Not
into a
dragging at
rug.
all, I hope you know that. Right.
Oh, how'd it go, Dad?
Yeah, not bad. This little fella here, we just spotted him. We're not always shooting the stags, but this one had a broken front leg.
Yeah.
You can see it's been broken for a while, so that's why he's not growing out, not becoming much. But
Yeah.
So we shot him from the other side of the valley, about 270 metres.
He's got a nice skin on him.
So you did the damage.
Yeah. Good job.
Yeah, good day.
Oh, it's a round. Yeah.
Alright, we got the bubble dealt with and got to head back up to the side by side. Jack's taking the head out. Alright, we made it back to the side by side. It's pretty dark, you probably can't see it. Alright, well, let's go back to the hut.
No.
Dad shot this little boar on the way back in the spotlight.
Good to cull these out because they eat the fresh lambs.
Yeah, which is no good, so.
Good pest control there, too.
Yep. Alright, back at the hut, and I'm warming up my fingers by the fire. It got cold, eh, Jack?
Yeah, freezing.
Jeez. Alright, well, we're gonna have some dinner, some venison, and then we're going to bed and we're getting up early again in the morning to go for another hunt. I'm freezing. Look, you're bloody, Jack. We're actually gonna have venison tomorrow, but we're gonna cook them up the pork sticks for them now. Morning, guys. Got the fire going again. It got real cold last night. It's freezing, so we're gonna have a cook up and then we'll go hunting again once it gets a bit more daylight. Yeah.
Nothing quite like fire on a cold morning, eh?
Yeah, it heats up this hut real good, but it was so cold before. Getting a bit of bacon eggs going. This fire's so warm.
Yeah. Hey, I wonder what your tip will be, Sean.
Bacon eggs, bit dark.
Almost ready to go for a
Morning, guys. We're walking up to go. Dad's gonna show us where the toilet is. We're just about ready for a hunt. And yeah, pretty cool. It's nice and cold this morning. It's in the middle of the Fallow's rut, so hopefully we can hear some fallow croaking. Well, here's the toilet. Well, not a bad view if you're sitting in the old toilet. Imagine sitting here with a gun and then just shooting something.
Pretty cool, isn't it?
Berries. Right. We're gonna walk up to that saddle. Then we're gonna have a glass. If you don't know what have a glass means, it means look through the binoculars and see if we can see any animals. Just saw two red deer running up around there. They went out of sight though. But yeah, pretty cool. Good start to the morning. I'm climbing up pretty steep, already pretty high. So yeah, we gotta go. So I was wrong before, we actually gone up to the saddle over there. So yeah.
It's probably his knees you creep up because of that sun can't back here.
Came from down there. We made it. Yeah, the goat's bleeding. We've seen some fallow over there. We're gonna get the spotting scope on them. We're gonna make a move on those fallow. Alright, let's do it. We saw lots of goats, but we didn't want to shoot them because we'd seen some red deer further along. We were going to go for some fallow, but we just spotted 3 red deer and 4. But there's a stag. We're watching 3 deer, but a stag's just in a bit of bush that we can't see yet. So we're going to wait it out and see if we can get him. So yeah, we found the stag and we're getting Jack set up on it now. We got Jack lined up on the stag, but it was sitting down nicely, getting ready to take a shot, but it stood up. So Jack took a shot and it was quite far away. But yeah, we didn't end up getting him. But he ended up going up over the ridge too far. But that's alright. And it was quite a far shot, so there wasn't much of a chance of getting it. But we thought we'd have a crack. Just about got him, but no. Jack missed, but it was a long shot though.
It was like 290 metres.
Yeah, 290 metres, so there wasn't a very massive chance of him getting it, but we had a crack, but he missed, but that's right. We also found the 6-pointer that was like had massive, it was like, it was so tall, its antlers, but it was only a 6, it was pretty cool. But he was heading into the bush, so we couldn't get a shot.
You just started in for 300 shot.
Taking a break, then we'll go look for something else. We spotted some more deer up there, but we're gonna go look for some more deer around here. See? Hopping over this. Then we're gonna do some more glassing.
Right down, stick a head over and there'll be a heap of does out feeding in the sun, eh?
Hopefully.
It'd be nice, wouldn't it, mate?
Be great. the glass. There's a goat up there. Some goats up there too. Lots of goats all around here. Goats are all around here. Might shoot one. I'm gonna head back to the hut now, have some lunch, then we'll be back into it. Alright, well, we started all the way over there, and now we've made it all the way down up to there, and now we'll come here. So it's pretty far. The hut. I'm knackered, and yeah, we're gonna have some lunch. So hot. Good to take the boots off. Oh, that feels good. Alright, in the hut now. And yeah, we're just gonna chill out. It's 11:57 right now, so pretty much 12. So in a couple of hours we'll go for another hunt. We're just gonna wait until that time. Yeah, it was a massive walk, eh?
Big walk.
Big walk, so we're just gonna recover from that and then we're gonna go.
And a lot of elevation.
It was awesome. Good views. Just about got a couple deer. Or a stag.
Cut in my hand. I slipped and cut my hand on the tooth of the fallow buck last night. Yeah.
I don't think many people can say that.
Bitten by a fallow buck.
Got a little bit of blisters on my feet, but I'm alright. Bit of lunch.
You don't want sauce, Jack.
No.
Not a bad spot for a toilet, a view like that. Beautiful.
Alright, we're going hunting, but we're going to go pick up the buggy. We're going to go where the buggy was, because we left it there before, because we went all the way back to the hut.
Pretty steep, eh, mate?
Yeah, real steep. We're gonna go have a look through the binoculars at the spot we went to the first day.
Try and look for the old split palm.
Yeah,
There's a cold stag.
see if we can get that fallow. Because yeah. Alright, we saw a stag over there, down there, and he's just gone over that rise, so we're gonna go down and see if we can get Jack on him. He looks like a 7-pointer, so yeah.
Other one is.
Right, we saw a buck over there, so we're gonna drive to here and walk up there, see if he's there. If not, we're gonna go up there, see if those stags, and if that stag's still there, that 7-pointer, and then we'll take it from there. Right, gonna try and get in there, gonna drive up there, or just gonna see if there's any fallow there, and then if there's not, we're gonna drive up to where I told you about what we're gonna do. We spotted some fallow quite far away, so we stalked up to them, and Jack got set up, and then he took a shot, but the camera didn't quite move up fast enough to see it.
What's that?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the wind's coming away, right?
Alright, so
Shot this.
Jack just had a shot,
And he smoked one.
and his smoke got way over there on that, and just rolled down into that bit of bush down there. Jack,
Jack,
first fallow, mate.
Yep.
Well done.
How'd you go, Jack?
And there's other ones up there still standing.
Yeah, just roll down. Good job.
Set center screen there.
That's fine, maybe.
There's two.
Alright, we're gonna head over.
Take your knife, Jackson.
Good job, Jack. Just shot, might have the shot, and boom, smoked him over there. Well done, mate. Good job. Whew, we just found Jack's deer up here. His first fallow. Oh. I smoked him, mate. Yeah. Good job. First fallow deer. Well done. Haha. There you go.
That one was looking straight at us.
I just walked out to them.
Oh, yep, drop that on. Drop it on camera. Oh, there it is. Smoked him. What a shot, mate. Dad just bowled to a red deer. We're going to go get him now. Deer's just down there. There it is. Good job. Good meat. Who's on that? That is weird. Probably Gabe was your favourite.
Compared to the, look at the zoomed out so you can see both at the same time.
And that, compared. Jesus. Go find that yearling. And here's the yearling.
Next shot.
Next shot, yeah. Perfect.
What do we got here, Jackson?
Well, Dad, he shot these two, and we just saw them from
280 metres.
280 metres, and we've got the big camera. You'll probably see the footage, and yeah, Dad just shot this one.
Hit it a bit far back.
Hit it a bit far back, and he next shot this one. Smoked him, and he went down to the creek, and then we rang them both back up, and we only got like 15 more minutes of shooting light, and we're going to see if we can get one more animal or something.
Get you a fellow, eh?
Yeah.
How good. You're a bit bloody, James.
It's good. No, it's good stuff.
Massacre. How's the crew in the back?
Good.
Yeah, that's
Zoe, you good?
Yeah.
Yep.
Right, it's getting too dark to shoot now. We're going to head back to camp and have some fallow for dinner. Venison anyways, yeah. Couple fallow strapped to the front. On the bull bar.
Just sitting on the bull bar.
Yep, staying there pretty good. Well, we just saw a fallow. Jack saw it in the thermal, and then I just shot it. Had to put a couple rounds into him, but I got him. He's just over there somewhere. Well, there's the fallow, my first ever fallow. Perfect. Get some photos, and then we're back to camp.
Jackson, what do we got, mate?
My first ever fallow.
First fillet. Oh, there it is.
Oh, there it is. My first ever fallow.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Watch that.
We can't be bothered to get some back steaks off the deer, so we're going to have some pasta, and then we're going to have... What else we're going to have, Dad?
Some lamb chops.
Lamb chops, yeah.
But yeah, I'll end up just hanging.
I'm under the
Put a bit of blood on you, don't you?
And she got out the beard and I said, we'll be up there now.
That's what we got last night. Fallow, and then there's Jack's fallow, and then reds. over here. Got 2 reeds, one there, one there. Right, we're on the truck, and we just saw a bunch of deer run off in the hill. How many do you reckon there was, Jack?
Probably like 15.
Yeah, there was a bunch of them. A couple spikers with them, but yeah, they're too far for the gun. But yeah, we'll keep heading to our spot now though. But awesome. There's a tree in the way up in the road, so I don't really know what we're gonna do. I think we're gonna tie a rope to the tree and then just tie it to the car and then just pull back, and then hopefully that should break and we should be able to get through. Jesus, got it. Deer there and there, and one of them's a stag. Hopefully we can get one for Jack. That's what we're going to try and do this morning. No, didn't see any deer. Well, we were trying to stalk up on them because we saw some, but no, didn't see them. There's one more spot we're going around here. There could be one, but don't think so. So no. Then after that, we'll probably head back to the hut and get packed up and go. Don't see any. See if there's any around there.
Right on the back, and that was all loaded up with carcasses.
No, didn't get anything, but that's alright.
He was thinking,
Still got lots of animals to strip. And yeah, most of the animals will give away because there's quite a lot of deer here. There's too many really, so we're culling a few of them out, so yeah. But most of these, none of this meat will go to waste, so yeah. Back in the truck now. We'll see if we see any on the way back to the hut, but if not, then we're going to go pack up. There it is, there it is. You ready? Yep. Give the other one. Man, Jack spotted some fallow over there, and then you just shot them both.
Yep, shot them both, but
had to wait them out, didn't we?
We had to wait them out. Yep,
yeah, they were just
good job.
Stuck in there, and then just popped out and boom, big tasty meat. Alright, me and Jack are gonna go find the yearling, and Zoe and her dad are gonna go find the adult fella. Whew. It's pretty steep.
Okay, go up and to your right. Yep, that way, Jackson.
Well, we found it. It's got beautiful fur. Look at that. Right now we'll just drag him down there. Oh, ooh. It's one way to get down. I found it. Alright. Alright, just deal onto this deer. And I found the deer over there. There it is. Nice one.
And there's stuff a leaf down in there. Hey, come. Oh. Roll up and go now, though.
This looks pretty similar to this morning, doesn't it? One on the back, one on the bull bar, except different colours. I like this colour on the fallow more than the black, but yeah, pretty cool. Alright, we're going to pack up now and then we're out of here. Just sweeping out of the hut, getting it all tidied up. Aren't we, Jack?
Yep.
And we're going to have a couple of noodles and then we're on the road. Back home. But by the way, you guys might be thinking, oh, you shot a lot of deer. Might be go to waste, but now we're going to give it all away and we'll give it away and then we'll eat some of it ourselves and yeah, it won't go to waste. Well,
Buck's head, skin.
yep. And then we go over here.
Yeah.
Look at this. And then over here. Look at this. We ended up with 9 deer, so pretty cool. Look at this. Nice stag created cow head and cover feds cast. Yeah, thanks to James for inviting us up here, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked it. If not, it's all good, and I'll see you in the next one. Well, yeah, we're just going to pack up, then we're out of here, and yeah, thanks to James for inviting us up here, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you liked it. If not, it's all good, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for inviting me,
No worries, mate. No worries at all. No problem.
Great trip.
No worries, Jack. Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. No worries at all.
Thoroughly enjoyed it.
So good, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great country.
Yeah.